The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Rosedale Acupuncture and Wellness. Chronic pain not only affects an individual, but the ripple effects radiate out throughout their entire family. Here to talk to us about treating chronic pain and the way it interacts with family members today is Dr. Lucas Brown with Rosedale Acupuncture and Wellness. Dr. Brown, how do you approach treating chronic pain and the impact it has on families?
Sure, and it is chronic pain that we specialize in here, right? We want to give Austinites their life back without having to just eat pills all day. But the first thing I want to say is that nobody knows what it's like to deal with chronic pain except for those people that are actually experiencing it, right? And then there's like the suffering of the suffering. You know, not being able to sleep, not being able to do things with your loved ones, not being able to go on vacation, or not being able to walk, not being mobile. You know, it's very isolating in itself.
Well, Dr. Brown, I know you have a new patient, Heather. Why don't you talk to us about what Heather came in with as far as complaints go?
Sure. Well, actually, Heather is still a relatively new patient, but she's really a good example of the type of patients we see here, right? She had had multiple surgeries. The doctors just kept prescribing pain pills and trying different types of pain pills. We were kind of her last resort.
And I think hope is what you've given Heather. We're going to listen to a little bit of her and her mom, Cynthia, telling us about her journey. Let's go ahead.
I've had over 15 surgeries and procedures done to my neck and my upper back. I actually broke my back several years ago, so I had a handful of pain. We were watching TV and we saw a commercial for Rosedale Acupuncture and came in and met with Dr. Brown, and I saw results immediately, and he has given me hope.
Her sense of well-being is so much better than it has been. She's living again. We are very grateful to Dr. Brown and very hopeful, and just think that he's a godsend.
Before, it was full of depression and anxiety and pain, and now I have joy and I have hope.
Dr. Brown, they had a lot of compliments for you and what y'all do here at Rosedale. Talk to me about bringing family members along.
Absolutely. So like I mentioned before, you know, just sitting by and watching a loved one suffer can be really exhausting for the whole family, right? When one person suffers, the whole family suffers. So we really do encourage family members to come with their loved one to the consultation to get an idea of what treatment might look like and be a part of the process.
Sounds good to me. Dr. Brown, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Set up a complimentary consultation today by calling 512-623-1996 or by going to rosedaleacuwell.com. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Rosedale Acupuncture and Wellness.